First Lady of the United States Melania Trump, during a solo outing to a very well-known historic retirement home for former soldiers in London, took some time to mingle with British military veterans as well as some small children, even engaging in an outdoor game with them as well. As reported by The Washington Post, the First Lady's trip to the retirement home on Friday, July 13, came about while her husband, President Donald Trump, was in deep political discussions with British Prime Minister Theresa May. The retirement home, named the Royal Hospital Chelsea, is quite an architectural marvel of a building, founded a whopping 300 years ago by former British monarch King Charles II. Today, the hospital houses hundreds of British veterans. For the visit, the Commander-in-Chief's wife donned a Victoria Beckham dress and spiked heels. Mrs. Trump was accompanied during her stroll around the home by the British Prime Minister's husband, Philip May. Despite their spouses being engaged in important political talks at the time, the pair took to strolling the grounds of the iconic retirement facility surrounded by elementary school children and veterans. The group went on subsequently to begin an arts and crafts session, creating red paper poppies, a symbol designed to remember those who have lost their lives in combat. The First Lady then sat down with 3 veterans and 10 children for a short group discussion, which is part of Trump's latest effort, her Be Best campaign, which began in May and puts emphasis on teaching kindness to children, as well as helping them maintain their overall well-being. Despite what seems like it could have been a well-coordinated press moment, Mrs. Trump surprisingly did not prepare her remarks beforehand, instead opting to speak frankly and directly with those she was meeting with. Reporters were also asked to leave during Mrs. Trump's discussions with the 10 children. The visitation ended with a cheerful game of lawn bowling amongst the children, veterans, May, and Trump. The group engaged in a few games of the casual outdoor sport in a row, to which the First Lady's actions were met with applause and the waving of American as well as British flags, even giving a high five to one veteran nearby after she had a particularly successful go. The Trump's visit to Great Britain comes amongst a scheduled European tour in which the president is set to meet with various world leaders and groups to discuss a range of topics. This is also the First Lady's return to the public eye of sorts after medical concerns in May had led her to cease any public appearances for quite some time.